So I'd like to start my vlog today by talking about sex. Well, not just sex, although there does seem to be a lot of it going on in this documentary, but loving and lasting relationships. So throughout September, Rialto Documentary is screening a series of films about sex and relationships. And this Thursday, they're screening a rather charming documentary called The Night of All Nights. So it's a documentary that captures a series of love stories from around the world, from Japan and India and America and Germany. All the subjects had been married for, crikey, about at least 50 years, and they recount how they met, their initial attraction, their early years together through to the present day. Overall, it's heartwarming and delightful, but what makes it really appealing is that it also takes a look at cultural practices and societal expectations, and that its subjects are so honest, because you can't be married for 50 years and not have a few disappointments and bad patches. So it's really lovely hearing these stories. Staying with the documentary genre, Wednesday evenings on Rialto Channel is celebrating Suffragette 125 by presenting a collection of documentaries about inspirational women. And this Wednesday you can catch What Tomorrow Brings, which is a documentary made by American filmmaker Beth Murphy that goes inside the very first school in one small village in Afghanistan. So this fly-on-the-wall style film captures the school's beginning from 2009 through to the first graduation in 2015, and it tells the students' stories, the teacher, parents, the village elders, and of course the school founders' stories as well. It's a really fascinating look at what it really means to be a girl growing up in Afghanistan today. And finally this week, if you're after a melodramatic and slightly romanticised version of Joseph Stalin's cruel and violent genocide famine that took place between the two world wars in the Ukraine, then have I got a film for you. It's called Bitter Harvest, and it's got a decent cast, but its director George Mendeluk just doesn't do this story justice. I watched it thinking, what would this film be like if Terence Davies, who directed Sunset Song, had directed this film? Anyway, I did just want to mention it because it's a remarkable period of history and a tale that we should all know about. So you might want to take a look. All right, I'll see you next week.